Welcome to the Battle Drill Devotional podcast with Captain Rob Westwood-Payne.
Today is Wednesday, the 27th of November. This week on the Battle Drill Daily Devotional podcast, we explore breaking down barriers, overcoming shame, finding true satisfaction, living a life of worship, and sharing the gospel. Today we have just one verse from our story of when the woman met Jesus at the well. It's John chapter 4 and verse 15. "Please, sir," the woman said, "give me this water. Then I'll never be thirsty again, and I won't have to come here to get water." There was once a missionary called John G. Payton, who was sent to Vanuatu, then known as the New Hebrides, in the South Pacific. During a dry season, the newly arrived missionary suggested the natives dig for water. They laughed. Didn't this ignorant foreigner know water comes not up from the earth, but down from heaven? Yet when Payton dug the New Hebrides' very first well, and they saw the water bubble forth from the earth, their whole worldview changed. No longer were they dependent on the random action of clouds and rain. They could tap into their own water. Many of us spend a good portion of our time dissatisfied, wishing God would bless us in some extraordinary way. We look for miracles, but we miss the ordinary. Yesterday, we reflected on how Jesus offers us living water that satisfies our deepest longings. But why is it that even after accepting this offer, many Christians still experience dissatisfaction, struggle, and hardship? Shouldn't the presence of Jesus in our lives fix everything? The truth is, of course, Jesus never promised a life free from trouble. Instead, he promised to give us the strength to overcome it. The woman at the well misunderstood Jesus' offer at first. She thought that this living water would simply make her life easier. No more long walks in the hot sun to fetch water. But Jesus wasn't offering her a quick fix for her immediate problems. He was offering something much greater: a transformed life and a restored relationship with God. Within each one of us are remarkable God-given reserves of strength and joy and hope and perseverance. All we need to do is tap into that living water within us, to retreat into the deep wells of our inner spirits. It is there, in the quietness of prayer and in the encounter with a risen Lord, that the pools of living water well up. All of us need sometimes to be reminded of the insight of Master Eckhart: God is nearer to me than I am to myself. Many of us think following Jesus means escaping the difficulties of life. But in reality, following him means we are given the power to endure those difficulties with hope and peace. Jesus said, "Here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart, because I have overcome the world." Life's challenges, whether they be financial worries, relational conflicts, or personal struggles, don't disappear. But with Jesus, we face them differently. We gain the strength, peace, and assurance to keep going, knowing in the end, Jesus has already won the victory. Whole life discipleship means learning to walk through the valleys with the knowledge Jesus is with us every step of the way. It's about trusting his grace is sufficient, and he is using even the hard things to shape us into the people he has called us to be. Lord, thank you for offering me living water that gives life beyond my circumstances. When I face difficulties, remind me you have already overcome the world. Help me to trust in your strength and peace as I navigate life's challenges, knowing You are always with me. Amen. And today's reflection question for you to ponder is, what challenges are you facing today that you need to trust Jesus to help you overcome? Please do come back here tomorrow for another Battle Drill Daily Devotional as we ask ourselves the question, is your life worshipful?
If you would like to subscribe to Captain Rob's Battle Drill Devotional, wherever you choose to listen to podcasts, or if you'd like to receive them direct to your inbox, head to www.equippinghispeople.com/devotional and follow the instructions.